Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock, we get to talk about and taste great tasting sauces from around the world. Great sauces. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chanda.
You waiting for me?
Oh, wait.
Who are you?
We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we're investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardship and become inspired adults. So we're here for our cause, and we're here for the international hot sauce community.
And we're going to be grabbing some sauces out of the grab bag. But first, I wanted to remind everybody, we've still got the competition going on where we're bringing in sauces from around the world. So you can enter at oldboneymountain.org. Real simple. Just go to the link in our profile above Instagram, or go to oldboneymountain.org and you can enter your hot sauce in this year's 2024 competition.
Gonna be a good one.
It's going to be good. And we got this is the grab bag, and these are sauces from 2023 event. So if you enter your sauce, you get extra PR.
Yeah.
And
Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
We got a Rivera barbecue, the bacon ghost pepper.
Ooh, that's been a winner. I think it was third in 2023's competition.
Okay, we got Soothsayer, the Perdition, Orange Bell, and Habanero.
Great new sauce from this last year.
Looking for all the shapes. Okay. Oh, Vicious V's hot garlic.
Oh, Vicious V was on a couple weeks ago.
Yes, she was. Last one. Make it count. Make it count. I'm digging around.
Doing my
Is this
weightlifting
legal?
here.
Can I do that? All right. Well, let's see.
Oh yeah.
All right. Wicked Provision, smoked onion chipotle. We got quite the mix here.
We've got a great lineup. You know, all these sauce companies here have multiple sauces entered in last year's competition. So, you know, you might see them on tasting notes more than once because you're not seeing the same sauce, but you'll see a different sauce.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you were affected by Vicious V's a couple weeks ago.
I know.
It goes over here.
No, right? No, well, she says hot, so I'm like,
is it hot? Perdition. Okay. Let's see. Wicked Provisions smoked chipotle, but they got some good hot sauces too. So this is going to be interesting. You don't know what we're trying to do is just line them up by heat level. See if we guess right
without reading the back of the label. So my mentality was Rivera bacon ghost pepper. He doesn't joke around when he lists the type of pepper
it says
he's
bacon
using.
ghost. It's got bacon ghost.
Vicious V's. You know,
he says hot. It scares you now.
No, I'm like, she says it's hot garlic, so I'm thinking it's
but
gonna have
a green
heat.
sauce,
so we don't know what she put in there. So then this one's got the habanero, and then this one says chipotle. So that's where I had the mentality. Yeah. This could be way off. I mean, it could be right here. I don't know if you want to do that.
No, I'll go with what you can go with. But I do. Just so cool. Wicked Provisions entered last year. First time I got to try them, and they were just blew me away. A lot of good sauces. But anyways,
let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So Rivera barbecue sauce. We've talked about Rivera, I'm sure a few times on the show because he has so many different sauces entered into the competition.
Especially barbecue.
Big, like and this is where we've talked about him before. He's the one to beat for barbecue.
Yeah, he's got great hot sauce too. He just hasn't been putting it in.
Right. Yeah. So
I did say he might be putting in more this year. So.
We'll see. But always a good barbecue sauce. If you ever get your hands on a Rivera barbecue sauce, it's gonna have you really can't. It's just the only place you're gonna go arguably wrong is if it's a little out of your heat heat zone.
But he actually has some without heat too.
Yeah, but you know, if you're at like a barbecue and you're like, oh, I love Rivera, and then you you think it's one of the more mild ones, you're in trouble. But it's great because he's true to what you would get in that sauce. You know, it's not somebody who's saying it's going to be spicy and you're like, oh, that's cute. All right, Vicious V's, nice verde. This one looks like a really smooth sauce from the soothsayer. What? There's something you said earlier. Oh, it was like the.
Oh yeah, what was
Sean and Shara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for Sean and Sarah.
Yeah.
Right, look at that label, edition. See, Sarah has some cool labels. So does, Liquid Provisions.
Another Chipotle. I love a good Chipotle sauce too. We eat a lot of Mexican food at
They've
home.
got this
and
bacon sauce, it's good too. It's bacon garlic.
yeah,
I think that was a
sure I've had it.
high score. Yeah, it was a high score at last year's event. There we go. All right, take a good look at those labels. Okay, let's put them down.
Today we will be tasting with spoons.
Yeah,
We ate, we got full. We said we're gonna go with spoons today. All these different colors.
just beautiful labels.
All right.
Where's my spoon?
Oh no, I thought I grabbed him,
I
but
got
maybe I didn't. Okay.
No, I left it down outside the studio, but I got another spoon. We got our beautiful little wooden spoons here.
Okay, so
Wooden
let's
tasting.
go on to the Wicked Provisions hot sauce smoked onion chipotle. It says smoked onion, chipotle, and garlic. We've got vegetable broth. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that listed on a sauce yet. It's saying what all's in the broth,
Mhm.
so I'm trying to skip past it. Okay, liquid smoke, distilled vinegar, salt, garlic, maple syrup, spices.
They get the sweetness from the maple syrup. What did it say? What was the first ingredient?
Vegetable broth.
Did it say kind of peppers? I didn't, oh, I missed it.
Well, so within the vegetable broth, it's got carrots, celery, onion, thyme, garlic, smoked sweet onions, caramelized onions, chipotle peppers,
There it
roasted
is.
carrots, roasted bell
Got the roasted
peppers.
peppers in there.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar,
Okay.
bacon. Yeah, so just all kinds of stuff.
Interesting vegetable broth. That's
I
what
like
it's
it.
about, the pepper
I
sauce.
love a good
That's
vegetable
awesome.
broth.
Yeah.
I think those are underrated. I always thought like a bone broth is better,
Yeah.
or like a beef broth, chicken broth. But vegetable broths can have a lot of flavor to add to your food.
Well, it smells really good. Your aroma's right there. And we're just doing spoons today, so we don't have our normal food because we're starting our little breakfast burritos.
Every once in a while.
If you don't know, we got this new deal for tasting notes, and it's called tasting notes.
Yeah, breakfast burrito edition. Yeah. So
And so
keep an eye out
we're
for that
doing
one.
some local.
This smells amazing though.
It really pops out.
To me,
some sauces you can't smell at all.
Right. This to me smells like when I'm cooking dinner and I throw some like onions and garlic onto the stovetop and to start like caramelizing it and bringing it down. And then I add bacon into it.
Yeah.
And then, maybe I'm making like a scramble or a base for something.
Stuff that really pops from a
That's
stove.
what it smells like.
You
get
like chili when you're making chili.
Yeah.
You
So good.
know, smells good.
Wow. It smells exactly like it tastes to me.
Oh yeah.
You get that smokiness, the bacon.
It's a mild sauce.
Yeah, it's definitely mild, but it's that little kiss of chipotle where if chipotle is usually too strong for somebody, this one I think is a great way to start
chipotle.
it.
Anytime you got your
really
onion
good.
and garlic and smoked, but you know what?
That has just so much smoky, bacony, savory.
It is like what you would put on your breakfast burrito. It's what you would put on your tacos. It's what you would put on pork.
I was gonna say, but I have something in mind and I can't pin it. But for some reason, I keep thinking of just like a crisp apple and like putting that on it. So I'm trying to think of what I've
That's
had.
crazy, yeah. But it's so good.
It's what is it? There's something where I feel like you could put that onto like a really refreshing, crunchy, sweet something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I keep saying
I
like a
do,
crisp
but
apple.
I'm going to the non-health food like
I know. But that-
macaroni and
But this
cheese.
is, but this is all of that. So I want
I
something
know.
to like, to go opposite of
This
it, to
God,
play into it.
if you are someone who does not like hot sauce because it's too hot, this is where you start right
Okay,
here.
this is what I would do with
Mild.
it. Okay, so for dinner last night, we had pork chops.
Yeah.
And I think if you were to do a pork chop with an apple slaw on top of it and then coat it with that sauce, it would be like the best pork chop in the world.
You know, sometimes, you know, it's hard to, sometimes sauces just don't complement things real well. You got to use it on certain things. This thing is going to complement so many different foods.
Yeah.
It's just, it's amazing.
But the amount of flavor that's in it, that's where I want my food to like complement the sauce, you know?
I know.
There's just a lot of flavor. So yeah, definitely a mild sauce, but
Got
really,
some
really
seeds in it. I
cool.
got some seeds.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, it's not
just
just
really
a,
cool flavor on
not
it.
just a real thin or creamy sauce. It's got some chunks in it from the
Yeah.
seeds and different things. So
Yeah,
very good.
yeah,
Well done.
very
I think
cool
his name's Adam
sauce.
Yelk.
That's
Hope I
way
get that
too
wrong.
detailed for me.
Hope I got that right.
Okay, good stuff.
Because we're just grabbing these out of the bags. You know, we're not
We don't know who
researching.
we're gonna see today.
It's researching
All right.
from our minds.
So Perdition, Soothsayer, Orange Bell, and Habanero. I think this label's really cool. I don't know if you guys got like a really good look at it, but you've got this like, it's a skeleton handcuff. Can you do that?
And guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. That's because it just hit me. Soothsayer also had the winning label for last year's competition, Brad Hombres. And you guys just got to see this. This is so cool because the color of the label is the sauce, and you can see right through it. See that? And it's kind of got that
It's
Trace
almost,
Hombres, you know, ZZ Top feel. Oh, look, I have a ZZ Top shirt on.
all right, but
Right
anyway,
up here
I
on
just
my
thought,
shelf from 2023.
I just thought this was a cool label too, so. Keep an eye on
Sincere.
that.
All their labels are cool, you know, they got some good artistry going
So
on.
perdition, they even enunciate for you on here. The state of being in hell forever as punishment after death. Settle in for your ride down the river Styx over, wait, I'm sorry, my eyes are really bad. Okay, settle in for your ride down the river Styx over all orange habanero sauce packs a lasting burn. All the U's are V's, and I think it's because of, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's not my eyes. Okay, so packs a lasting burn that moves at a slow, lingering pace you would expect of a river of fire. Balanced with orange bell peppers and carrots, perdition will leave your I'm telling you, look, they're all V's instead of U's. It's throwing me off. I didn't realize how much this would throw me off. So craving more. Ingredients: orange bell pepper, habanero pepper, carrot, garlic, distilled vinegar, lime, sea salt, and white pepper.
There we go.
I'm
Pretty
so
straightforward.
sorry I botched that.
Pretty
I
straightforward.
really tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soothsayer. Oh, you're getting some
It's
good.
a really smooth looking sauce.
Get some really good aroma out of that. Really fresh.
Yeah, very refreshing. I kind of get like a little bit of the salt at the end, which I think is cool.
Am I getting?
Whoa.
There's some kind of.
Wow.
Did you say there was a fruit in there?
Yeah. That thing
Peach?
like really punches.
Orange.
Yeah, orange.
Orange.
Sorry,
Some-
orange bell pepper,
Oh.
habanero pepper, carrot, garlic, distilled vinegar, lime, sea salt, white pepper.
No fruit.
No
It tastes-
fruit.
it
I
tastes
get
like
a
a
hint of
fruit.
like a mango,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
not the
Or a peach
texture,
or
but
mango or
I'm
orange.
getting,
A lot
yeah,
of people use that.
but there must be something in the
Carrots.
combination of the carrot and the bell pepper.
Yeah, the carrots are in there. And the habanero gives
Oh,
you the
it's probably
perfect
the hint
habanero.
of lime probably does that too.
Yeah, that could be.
But Wow, who knew that that ingredient combination would produce that
Right,
punch of
right, right.
flavor?
Yeah, no, that's someone who knows what they're doing with their sauces because
Yeah.
it comes together well. It's got a great consistency. You know, it's not too thin, not too thick. It'll lay right over on a breakfast burrito,
Yeah, it's really a cool sauce because
tacos,
it's very refreshing
enchiladas.
but acidic, and you get that like
Got me in the back of the throat there.
I get a little of that like white pepper garlic in it too.
What would you say the heat level is?
Medium.
Medium?
What do you think?
Yeah. It doesn't quite reach hot.
No, it's
Um,
almost there, but
yeah, it's
not.
right at the edge.
Yeah.
Comes right up and then stops.
Yeah.
But so it's a really good sauce, and we're in order right so far. This is a great mild sauce. This is a great medium sauce. We'll see what Vicious V's comes up with. Let's
It
do
would be
that.
surprising for a verde if it's going to be spicier than the soothsayer,
Yeah, yeah.
but
And we
I don't
thank
know.
Soothsayer, can't thank you enough for entering last year. Great label, great sauces.
Yes.
And if you had a t-shirt that looked like that label,
Oh, those would be so
we
rad.
would be double XL and she would be medium.
Any of the
Yeah.
labels.
Oh, yeah.
They're all really
Yeah,
cool.
which
This
we
one.
could, yeah, all Soothsayer, all of them.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I was just saying, because Andy and I, who do the award show, we
Yeah.
did last year, but we've done it every year.
Yeah.
He mentioned that like 3 times.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
would really like to see a t-shirt. But I don't even
Maybe
know.
they
I don't think
maybe
that
they
they,
have one.
I don't know. We communicated a little bit and it sounded like he would have to make them in order to do
Yeah,
it.
and
So
that's
don't
tricky.
expect that.
That's tricky when there's
Guys, look at the labels.
it costs so much money to
It
make
does,
apparel.
and you
It's
don't get a lot
ridiculous.
out of it. Yeah.
No. Okay. So on to Vicious V, hot garlic. You, Miss V, definitely
Ugh.
surprised with that punch. It was like a smooth burn with the
It,
other
it was
sauce.
it was as good as it gets with we're talking about a review last week or the week before,
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago, I think.
but it was in the extra hot category. We had it sitting in the right
Yeah,
spot.
it was
It
perfectly
was
placed.
it a Reaper?
It was a Reaper. I
And
just didn't expect it to be as smooth.
yeah, and it was extra hot,
It
and you
was
got the flavor,
It was
but
extra
it just
hot. It was like
wow.
right when you taste it, you go, okay, it's hot. It's definitely, yeah, it's extra hot, but
Yeah.
then it just slowly built.
Yeah,
But all the flavors surrounding it just made it like enjoyable. So, and then we had it with our chili, I think the next night,
oh, that's
and
right.
that was really
Yeah,
good.
we
So
poured it into the
very
chili.
happy with
Oh,
that. But
so good.
so here we are with this hot garlic. So we'll see if it's hotter
Yeah, is
than
it categorized right? I had
yeah.
a great conversation with her last year before the competition. She's really an energetic person. They do the shows like the farmers markets and
Mhm.
various things, and they just crank it out. They get great customers and great sauces.
Okay, ingredients. This is where she's just as sneaky as I remember reading on the last bottle. Peppers, vinegar, garlic.
Yeah, that's what it was last
Tell
time,
me
right?
anything, yeah. It does say warning, use in moderation, shake well before use, the heat is on.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm. I
Gonna
believe
get
you.
our
I believe you.
endorphins going again. Never, always take Vicious V seriously. They don't call her Vicious V for nothing.
It smells great. It has that verde tang to it with the kind of
Yep.
vinegary, limey-ish, but
It gives a punch right off the bat, not a hot punch, a zesty,
yeah, very
tangy.
zesty garlic. Okay. Enjoyable heat. I'd say
I got a
more-
lot of garlic on there.
a lot of garlic. I'm getting a
I
little
like garlic sauces. This is a good one. I love garlic.
I'm getting a little bit of the heat starting to kick in at the end.
Yeah, but it's nothing
But
like,
still, well, we knew it wasn't gonna be like
doesn't
a
matter
Reaper.
how long we wait.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be like that Reaper sauce.
no, but I'd say medium, but probably maybe a little less spicy than the
Yeah,
soothsayer.
yeah, I think it's a little, I think
Because
it's
if I'm
worthy
not,
of changing.
yeah, because if I'm not getting more heat, or I can't tell if it's equal heat or
Yeah.
so that would tell me
It's
soothsayer would
less.
go there.
It's definitely less.
But it is
It's good medium sauce, good garlic sauce.
I get like a peppery heat
You always
at
want to,
the end of it.
yeah, a little bit. You
Yeah.
always want to taste your sauces with respect to what they're made of and what they pair with, because there are so many different sauces that you might it might hit your taste buds right or wrong, but when you pair it with something, it's perfect and
Mhm.
whatever. So like garlic, for instance, you know, not everybody likes garlic, but most people do, and that's why you make it. But this garlic kind of pepper sauce is it would probably really go well on
A lot.
pork
Yeah.
chop.
Yeah. Or
I know we
like
mentioned the pork chop before, but
I know, but like
it
but
goes right on that.
well even
Um,
like the chick I think something that has almost like a simple or bland flavor, like most of the white meats that you would taste, like a chicken,
yeah,
turkey,
put this on it.
yeah, or even the
Even
pork.
fish,
Yeah.
like salmon,
Yeah.
because you
Or
want to
like a
get that garlic.
mahi.
Yeah, my
Ugh,
yeah.
yeah. But there is there is like a pepper heat at the end, like
Hmm.
almost like really like fine black pepper, or you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
the black pepper
I still
flavor.
have heat
I
in my
got it on my
mouth.
tongue. That's it.
I have it in my whole mouth, but
Yeah,
it's still, yeah, so it's interesting because it's
awesome.
definitely hot, but in a medium category.
Vicious V's,
Yeah.
the plastic bottles.
Yes. I know. You don't have to worry about them
He's
breaking.
lucky, at least during COVID, when all the bottle prices went up.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know if the plastic bottle prices went up, but
I'm sure
geez,
everything did
the woozy
because they were
bottles
there.
did.
Okay. So, Rivera barbecue sauce, bacon ghost pepper, award winner. That's just putting it lightly.
Yeah,
I think if you go on his Instagram, you'll see just like endless awards that all of his different sauces have won.
yeah. Well, I mean, I was introduced to Rivera's. I'll let you read that in a sec. But our first year, I believe he won, yeah, Reaper hot sauce. So he didn't even enter any barbecue sauces. Didn't even know he had them. And then he sent me one just off out of the blue, his ghost pepper barbecue sauce. And I was like, what? Why didn't you enter this stupid
Right.
sauce in our
Yeah.
competition? This is amazing. So he entered his barbecue sauces and hot sauces the next year, and he won a tropical mild sauce, which was, I think it was pineapple, was awesome. He won a tropical Reaper fruit-based sauce, and he won all three, first, second, and third in barbecue
Yep.
sauce in
That
2019.
was a hard year for any barbecue sauce company.
Yeah, yeah,
No, and but the thing that's cool is that he's kind of set the standard for me for what a good the texture, the stickiness,
yeah,
the heat. It really is everything that I look for in a barbecue sauce. So when somebody comes into the competition and we don't know it because you're just blind tasting. But when you taste a sauce, a barbecue sauce, and you go, oh, that's amazing. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I wonder if it's a Rivera sauce. And then at the end, you find out it's somebody else. You're like, bravo, you know?
and it's kind of funny every year. You know, we right now it's kind of the top of their game is Rivera and TDs,
Mhm.
and there's been some in the past like
Wild
barbecue
Willie's.
Buddha, Wild
Yeah,
Willie's,
that was mustard.
yeah. Oh, Elijah's Extreme has some great
Yeah,
barbecue sauces. They
yeah.
haven't entered for a while, but they got some great barbecue sauces. Their blueberry one, tangy fire barbecue one. Um,
I'm just gonna give you guys, if you're a barbecue sauce company and you're watching this, I'm gonna give you a little cheat code on what's gonna get my taste buds going. A a standard at minimum for me for a good barbecue sauce is that texture. I don't want to taste any grittiness from the spices or from anything that you're putting into the
yeah,
sauce.
it's
I
almost
don't
like
want gritty.
it's almost like a texture that's grainy
Yeah,
or
grainy with
sandy or
yes.
something.
Yeah,
Like you didn't, yeah,
I do not enjoy that personally. I don't know about you guys, but it's not my thing. I also always want a barbecue sauce to have a little bit of heat at
yeah,
minimum. It doesn't have to be a hot category sauce. It doesn't have to be, I'm not looking to burn my face off,
yeah.
but one to get a good scoring from me personally is that I have to get a little heat at least.
And you know, bring your sauces on here. I mean, we have gotten finally, you know, it used to be kind of, you know, a few would get in the top 10, but Rivera would take it all. And he still, you know, takes most of the places, him and TDs, because they just got it wired. But I know there's a ton of sauces out there. We got the, you know, the various companies that
Yeah.
have placed in the top three in the past with like I said, barbecue Buddha.
Yeah. Wild Willie's,
We had
Sebastian. Oh,
Jeff's yeah, Wild Willie's. That's not so.
Yeah, I was
that
like, wait a second.
It was Jeff's.
Yeah, Biker Jeffs.
Yeah, it's a biker
Yeah.
Jeffs. That's what it is. But so it's not impossible to get in the top three.
Right, it's not, and I'm sure that Rivera would welcome the challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, this is blind judging.
Yeah.
And so when you see
Where you
somebody
go.
that takes the cake on that, or that breaks into that top three, you're like, that is a good sauce because we
just
know what
picture
we're
having
testing it
50,
to.
60, 70 sauces, barbecue sauces, blind judging them. And I always tell the people that are setting up the blind judging when they're pouring, I said, just make sure that like you spread out Rivera's, like,
Yeah,
so it's like
you're not getting it 1, 2, 3 in a row.
so you might
or-
have we might have 3 or 4 trays of barbecue sauces coming around to each table with all these little cups.
Mhm.
And there might be 20, 30, 40 cups on each tray.
Yeah.
And so I say make sure it's spread out so there's nothing you can't tell is similar in texture, whatever.
Mhm.
But it always rises to the top.
Yep.
But anyways,
All right. So
this is the
typical-
bacon ghost.
yeah, bacon ghost.
The
I
one
didn't
that
even
turned
look
me
at it,
on
did
at
I?
the very
Okay.
beginning was ghost. But when you add bacon to anything, what happens, right?
So ingredients: tomato paste, tomato juice, honey, syrup, vinegar, water, molasses, paprika, ghost peppers, chili peppers, bacon bits, mustard powder, salt, and a Rivera spice blend.
I'm chewing on bacon right now.
Yeah, I think that's what got I can throw it back now in my mind to judging and to tasting those little bacon bits, and you're like, oh, that's a nice little surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, this one came in third this year.
Well, and to do molasses too, if you've ever overused molasses, you know that it can ruin something.
Mhm.
And he has the base down for his sauce to use it in the right way
Mhm.
for the stickiness of the sauce and to throw in a little bit of sweet.
And I'll just highlight this last year, and I will throw out there that TD's Brew and Barbecue came in for Southern Mustard in the mustard division. They usually come in the barbecue. And then Rivera's mustard came in third place. And then we have Rivera's Scorpion Ghost, Rivera's Hot Roasted Garlic, and Rivera's Bacon Ghost Pepper.
That one got me.
Top 3
On that
last year.
I got distracted chewing on the bacon bit, and then I remembered it had heat to it.
Yeah, no, guys, if you like heat, you gotta get barbecue from Rivera. I mean, the heat level, but he has all these other ones that don't have heat as
He's
well.
got a
Still have the flavor.
wide range of heat. If we did a whole show on Rivera heat levels, you could.
Yeah.
Because he'll hit every category if he needs to. But great. I mean, I think we've spoken enough on how highly we.
What are you gonna put it on? Well, what do you put barbecue on, right?
Yeah.
You put on anything.
Totally.
But
Awesome.
anyways, we thank you for joining us this week on Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes. Look forward to talking to you guys next week and pulling out some new sauces. Make sure if you're a hot sauce company that you enter today, Hot Summer Night, go to oldboneymountain.org to enter. Go to the link in the profile up in the Instagram page to enter.
Hot sauce, barbecue sauce, spicy mustard.
Yes.
And then there's the just multiple categories, divisions that you can enter hot sauces into in particular. So
I want to do a shout out too to Arcane Arts. Arcane Arts. Arcane Arts.
Oof.
They do tech support for issues with technology and computers, but they also do illustrations and graphics. And if you look at our website, Hot Summer Night website, you're going to see a lot of the graphics are done by Arcane Arts. There's a little link in there too, that if you want to get something done and you get a good price for it, go to that website.
Yeah, you'll see once our first tasting notes breakfast burrito edition comes out. We obviously do tasting notes just sitting here uncut talking to you guys. But that video is actually going to be something that's really edited out, and that's because of our I can't say it right now.
Arcane Arts.
Arcane Arts.
It's our
Arcane Arts.
Arcane
So
Arts.
that's all his work. So
all right. Well,
great.
Thank you. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.